Welcome viewers. King Charles gave place of honor to his confidant Princess Anne. However, please take a second of your time to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more updates and watch this video till the end. The new monarch gave his youthful sister her rightful vicinity in the 21st century monarchy as he left out ordinary royal rules. King Charles led the procession of royals into Westminster Abbey on Monday for Queen Elizabeth's kingdom funeral. The new monarch walked alongside his spouse and consort, Queen Camilla, as they observed the Queen's coffin into the London church. Following them was once Princess Anne, the late monarch's sole daughter, and her husband Sir Timothy Lawrence. Both Charles and Anne have been by using their mother's aspect when she died at Balmoral Castle on September 8. The Princess Royal then accompanied the coffin on its experience from Scotland to London. In a tribute to her mother, Anne wrote, "I used to be lucky to share the closing 24 hours of my dearest mother's life. It has been an honor and a privilege to accompany her on her last journeys. Witnessing the love and admire proven by means of so many on these journeys has been each humbling and uplifting." The royal is recognized to have shared a shut relationship with her mom and performed one of the most distinguished roles in the occasions to mourn her death. A royal historian has considering that claimed Charles regarded his sister's carrier to the late Queen and paid tribute to it in the funeral service. Gareth Russell, a biographer and commentator, was once a visitor on this week's episode of the Role Haz podcast. He claimed, "King Charles looks to have paid tribute to his sister Princess Anne, following her many years of unwavering provider to the Queen and the firm. The King's most important situation has been to provide a region of honor to his sister and for the older roles to be relaxed." Mr. Russell added, "Giving Princess Anne her rightful area in the 21st century in monarchy shows that she definitely is her brother's confidant. She is massively admired in Britain for her charitable work, and we've considered that she is any individual who's dealing with magnificent heartbreak at her mother's passing." The historian went on to advise that Charles was once doing away with archaic royal regulations that vicinity male royals greater in the pecking order than woman royals. Despite being the Queen's second child, Anne falls at the back of her two youthful brothers and their youngsters in the line of succession. This is due to the fact male primogeniture served as protocol for the royal household from the Act of Settlement of 1701 up till 2013. When the Queen modified the regulation to make sure sons and daughters of the monarch now have an equal proper to the throne. Mr. Russell stated Anne's seat used to be an effort to cease granting priority and favor to male individuals of the household over their sisters, adding, "We noticed for the first time a girl member of the royal family marching at the back of the coffin. As nicely as accompanying her mom on her last journey, Anne made records as the first female to have ever carried out the uncommon ritual." On the nighttime of September 12, the Vigil of the Princes took location at St. Giles Cathedral in Edinburgh. The ritual entails participants of the royal family standing shield round their relative's casket as they lie in state. Traditionally, solely male contributors of the household stand guard, however Anne grew to be the first female to ever take part, standing alongside her brothers Charles, Prince Andrew and Prince Edward. The siblings have been accompanied by using the Royal Company of Archers, who have been guarding the Queen's casket round the clock. The final time the Vigil of the Princes was once carried out was once for the duration of the Queen Mother's funeral occasions in 2002. That time, Charles, Andrew and Edward had been joined by using their cousin David Armstrong-Jones, Princess Margaret's son. The solely different time the ritual has been carried out used to be for the Queen's grandfather, King George, in 1936. King Edward, Prince Albert, later King George, Prince Henry and Prince George guarded the King's casket at Westminster Hall. On Tuesday, September 13, Anne travelled with the coffin from Edinburgh to London through an RAF aircraft. They arrived in Buckingham Palace to crowds of well-wishers. Please inform us in the comments. Please do no longer forget about to subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our day updates. Thanks for watching.